Warning, this video contains strong language and profanity. May not be suitable for children and sensitive adults.
If there's a word worse than miserable, and if I could think of it at this moment, I would say that. Like, I was miserable. I felt like complete shit every day. Even when I tried to, I would dress up and try to look good. I still felt like shit, and it was internally. And it wasn't nothing I can do about that until I had to like sit, self-reflect, and fix that from within.
Yeah.
So no matter what I did, even if I went out and hang out with friends or go to work, you know what I'm saying? And when I go to work, it's not like I could let people know that I was, feeling the type of way I was feeling or thinking whatever I was thinking, this, that, and the third. So I had to portray this image, and it wasn't how I was feeling, so it didn't coincide. So that just created another emotion in me that I didn't like having, Like if I'm happy, I'm genuinely happy. If I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm mad, I'm mad. And I got to the point in my life where I think that it's okay for me to feel how I'm feeling. So like when I didn't win a promotion or whatever, I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna schedule off these days to be pissed the fuck off. Right? From 48 hours from starting here to here, I'm gonna be mad as shit. And then I'm gonna give me 6 hours for sadness because I did not get the promotion. And all that did was create melanoky. I think I said the word right. MELCHAONLY. I can't pronounce it. But and that it creates it gets my juices, my creative juices and everything flowing and whatnot. So I might bust out like a bomb ass poem or a bomb ass rap or your song, or I might think of something, go have a dream.
That's your creativity flowing.
Yes,
I like
what
that.
I'm saying?
I like that.
So that's why I started allowing myself to feel that stuff, because for the longest, probably even do now, maybe like the past, I would say week or something, I've been internally suppressing a lot of emotions and whatnot. You know what I mean? And now I've after this whole new I don't want to say revelation because it wasn't, but it was like this whole new way of thinking in which I've gathered. I'm like, I have to. You ever heard of mindfulness?
Yeah.
And with that, it's like I have to start maybe like focusing and living in the now. So it's like I can't worry about the future, and I damn sure can't worry about the past because the past has already happened. But you ready for me to fuck your brain real quick?
Fuck me.
So think about it like this.
Pause. Fuck me.
Man, you saying like we didn't do that stuff in the UAE.
You right.
Anyway.
Hey, what happens in Dubai, stays in Dubai.
But so think about it like this, right? You see this moment when I just said that was the present, right? But right now, which I'm speaking these words that I'm exactly speaking, that's the past. But in another tense, that was the future. So are we possibly living in the past, present, and future at the same time?
Shit, wild.
That was a genuine question.
Today is the oldest and yet the youngest you will ever be.
My point exactly. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I start focusing on the now, because whatever I do now can change what happens in the future. You see what I'm saying? So instead of, like, I used to be always worried about the future and I wasn't worried about the now, and I'm fucking up in the now, and it's changing the future in which I saw for myself, or what, not even which I saw for myself, because that wasn't the future I was supposed to have in the get-go. Whatever my higher being had planned out for me. You see what I'm saying? And then I started being so lazy and just counting on that stuff without putting the work in for it. You know what I'm saying? So like whenever I get out and retire from my job and whatnot, I wasn't already thinking about.
I like that. I feel inspired.
Yeah, I wasn't already thinking about having like a portfolio and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? To take my creativeness or whatever you want to call it to another level. I wasn't thinking about that, but I'm putting all the work in and everything now. So whenever that time comes, I'll be able to receive what was meant for me. That's just like with the music and everything, right? I'm related to you. Like I've been telling you, you gotta put out work now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're already building and building and building. So when that time gets there, you already have the portfolio of all the work that you put in. You progressively getting better. So when what's meant for you to come, you'll actually be able to receive it. It's just like how I explained it.
Preach.
How I explained to Lee Quandarius.
Preach.
I explained this to Lee Quandarius the other day. This whole method, right?
Yeah, I was wondering why I was hot when I came in here. Is because this man came in with some fire today. Came in with some fire.
I mean, this is just me releasing
Chill,
a lot
bro.
of stuff that I already, had built in.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's what WeHab Sessions is all about. Let it all out, man.
Like I was talking to Lee Quan the other day, right? And I was telling him, I'm like, look at this. Think about it like this. 'Cause I watch my normal study on Sundays.
Mhm.
And I think this was Sunday. This was after I cooked on Sunday, actually. The spaghetti in which I did not feel like driving nowhere to get that first off. But I went over and I was talking to him and everything. And I was like, I try to relate the word and everything like that. Because, me and the OG, we're back on like, we're about a good 85% good now. You know what I'm saying? I can start promoting him again. You feel what I'm saying? So I was talking to him and it was about faith, right? And so Michael Todd, good pastor and everything, in my personal opinion, don't care if you don't think it. And the sermon was Crazy Faith Part 6, if I'm not wrong, or 7, one or the other. I think it's 7. We're gonna go with 7. All right, Michael, I watch you. It's Part 7. So it was Part 7. So basically, he broke it down like this: you have to put in the work in order to receive your blessings. So let's say this right here was your home, and you wanted to sell your house, right? But when you try to put it in the market and stuff, you want to sell your house and you want God to give you that blessing. But you haven't raked your yard in 17 years. You haven't done nothing to upkeep what he already gave you, so why would he give you something else? You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have to put in the work in order to receive what you're meant to receive. So, and that's kind of been my mindset. Like I have to put in the work for this, that, and the third. So on top of all the other stuff, man, I'm trying to get back in school.
Hey, my boy.
I'm trying to get back in school, take art history too,
See that? Look at
and
it.
everything like that. Like,
Trying to make good moves and whatnot for yourself. I like
exactly.
that.
Because I'm trying to put in the work so after I could receive what's meant to me. And it's not like I wouldn't say people in general, because this is why I had it misconstrued from the get-go. People would always try to pray or manifest something, right? They'll try to manifest it, this, that, and the third. And nothing is wrong with manifesting, but if you don't put the work in behind that, how will you
reap the
benefits of it? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's just like when we was talking about the what the fuck was it? The leeches and stuff, right? It's like we're always taking from him, but we're not even using whatever he gave us in the first place. So it's just things like that.
It's where the leeches.
I'm sorry, I went on my little rant.
Nah, bro, you good.
You
good.
I was like,
really do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, when I tell you, it's been a lot that I just been experiencing and whatnot, and so that's why I made it seem like I was probably distant or like quiet or just not talking to shit. But it's like, man, a lot be on my mind. You know what I mean? Because like I literally just mailed a letter off. I would call it a kite for people who probably understand. I just mailed a kite off to somebody and everything like that, and now I'm thinking like, damn. So this is probably happening. I wonder when they'll receive it and everything like that, being able to write back. But I'm thinking, damn, their birthday just passed, and then Christmas is about to come up. You know what I'm saying? So I still want them to feel like they're loved. So I was looking for Christmas cards, this, that, and the third, so I can send them another one. You know what I'm saying? It just be situations like that. But yeah, I don't know. I've been having a lot that be going on in my mind, and I just had to get the point where I sit down and write that, man.
Sometimes you just gotta let it all out.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything to say, to be honest, for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said earlier, it's like whatever happens, and it's like, I mean, whatever's meant to be for me is meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even be worrying about things anymore, to be honest. But I did like how you say that, stop worrying about the future, because that is something that I always do. I'm always focused on what can I do to improve my future. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta start living in the now.
Right. Cause I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I said that, cause
like living in the now, but like focusing on the future. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if I start living in the now and forget about the future, then
you'd be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I completely.
So it's like it has to be like a balance.
Yeah, it's a genuine balance that you'll have to have, and I mean I'm still on the road for that. I'm planning on learning everything like that a little more. I've been talking to you gotta meet Lane. He ran into Lane. Lee Coin ran into him, but he hasn't like had one of those in-depth conversations in which I had. And it goes into like I'm on a more sort of a spiritual and a mindfulness journey.
Nice.
And have you ever heard about like opening your flower?
I mean, what type of context?
I know it sounds weird.
What you talking about?
I know it sounds weird, but that's what they call it. But basically, the flower is your third eye. You know, the eye is back there. It's basically
your third eye.
It's basically your sixth sense.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? And I've been feeling like mine been crowded and corroded and rusted for so long, and like I'm finally starting to open it and see things in the sense that they really are.
Being woke.
Exactly. And there are certain things.
Now I see why they say these conspiracy theorists right here.
And see, and look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna spit a little more. There are certain things that which you ingest into your body without even knowing.
Yeah, that is true.
That blocks and kind of prevents it from opening. And I'm gonna even say it more in simpler terms. Let's think about Gigi.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I remember I told you, I said it's so hard for me to have an imagination. Remember I told you that? Because she was talking about, Theo Carter, the floor is lava.
Pretend, yeah.
Yeah, the floor is lava. Pretend this a Band-Aid. I'm thinking in my head, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Right? Like, as anyone in this society and everything would do. But it's not the fact that, like, let's think about it like this. Let's use our imagination for a moment. It's not like she's not actually seeing whatever she thinks that she's seeing. Like if she says the floor is lava, the floor is probably lava to her. And she's seeing that through her eyes. And like if it's a Band-Aid there, it's a Band-Aid there. But as we get older and through these, I don't even want to say chemicals, I would say substances. Because there's certain substances like milk, for example. Milk brings calcium. And calcium is something that helps block or crowd your third eye. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of closes it. So if you think about it like this, think about the school.
Why is that?
So why is that?
I didn't have my scientific, facts.
Well, there are scientific facts and everything behind that. I haven't delved that deep into it. But let me explain it like this. Think about Gigi right now.
Yeah.
Imagine when we put her in school. Remember I told you milk and everything, calcium?
So when we put her in school.
Yeah.
You see this? We in this bitch together.
So remember,
it takes a community to raise a child.
Facts. 3 dads, 1 mom. But when we put her in school, he's looking like, he was like, I've been there, my shit is stale. But so when we put her in school and everything like that, so when she's in school, what kind of choices of beverages do they have for lunch?
Yeah, I don't know. When I went to school, the food was shit when I came.
I'm not talking about the food, I'm talking about the beverages though.
They were shit too.
They were alright. It was milk. It was milk. It was milk.
But they did sponsor milk all the
time.
It
was milk.
I remember the billboards with the white stain on their lip. Yeah, remember that?
So I'm saying
got milk.
So what I'm saying is it was milk and everything like that. So it's like even at a young age, they're, how can I say this without getting sued?
Say it, bro. Just say it. Express it. Fuck your limitations, bro.
Nah. Individuals.
Nah.
And I'm not saying any certain individual and everything like that, but I'm saying like power. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna use that word. Power was funneling this milk, which provides calcium, which they already know that blocks their third eye. So these people, these individuals of power are straight line people, right? No conspiracy theories, no people who are controversial thinking. They want people to think the way that they think. Like it's either this or it's that. You are with us or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Remember the 6 minus 1 equals 5 still? Example. So doing majority of school is milk, or this, that, and the third. And it's also meat, right? Meat provides a certain amount of calcium and everything like that. That's why so many vegans don't think the way that we think. And their body is actually healthier. So humans wasn't designed to intake milk. That's why there are so many of us that's lactose intolerant. Because the only milk that we were designed or created to intake was the milk from our mother. We wasn't made to drink animal milk.
I heard about something like that.
You see what I'm saying? We wasn't made to drink animal milk or eat animals.
I think we were meant to eat animals, to be honest.
I mean,
we have the option.
We have to consume. We have to consume. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I mean, at the same time, you're saying we have to consume, but there are so many healthy.
we weren't
vegans
supposed to be
like
eating
that.
grass. Oh, you know what I'm saying? No offense to my vegans out there, but
it's I mean, we were just putting it out there. I mean, it's like that. We wasn't designed to do it. So Gigi goes to school and everything like that, and eventually, this is what's I'm almost 75, 78, 80% that this is going to happen if you don't do nothing to prevent it, right? She's going to end up going to school, drink all this milk, eat all these other things that's going to end up closing her imagination.
Please do us a favor and follow us on social media. And as always, thanks for watching.